Political spokesperson of the BJP, Gaurav Bhatia, is with us. Gaurav Bhatia, Rahul Gandhi is trying to make a distinction between Hindutva and Hinduism, saying that the ideology of Hindutva is not the same as Hinduism. How do you respond to that? It obviously is, a jibe essentially that he's taken against the Bharatiya Janata Party.
The more Rahul Gandhi speaks, the more his ignorance is at display. And the Janeudhari, Ichchadhari, Chunavi Hindu talking about Hinduism and Hindutva itself cannot be taken seriously. The fact remains that Sonia Gandhi ji and Rahul Gandhi have not told the nation whether they agree with what Salman Khurshid wrote in his book comparing Hindus and Hindutva to terrorist organizations like ISIS and Boko Haram. The fact remains that Rahul Gandhi has not read the Supreme Court judgment, which I quote a line from, and it says Hindutva is understood as a way of life or a state of mind. These people should read the text of Hinduism, the judgment of the Supreme Court, and they should stop hurting the sentiments of the 100 crore Hindus in the country. Rather, they are hurting the soul of our country, India, Bharat.
Also, he's spoken about the fact that Congress workers now have to acknowledge the fact that BJP's ideology of hate is the one that is dominant in the country. That is a more acceptable ideology. Congress's ideology of love and inclusiveness, that is something that has been overshadowed, is what the Congress MP is saying there.
First of all, we don't need any certificates from the Congress, which is a dead party today. And they are sans ideology, sans leadership, and they do not have anything for the people of the country. And second, the ideology of the Congress is love. When late Rajiv Gandhi said, justifying the Sikh rise, bada ped girta hai, to dharti hilti hai. Sam Petroda saying, hua to hua, for the 1984 pogrom that happened. And now Salman Khurshid hurting the sentiments of the Hindus, comparing them to terrorist organizations. And Rashid Alvi today saying that those who chant Jai Shri Ram are demons. So I would like Rahul Gandhi to answer this. Does he have the courage to give any analogy for people who are following other religions? Why is it that they have to only hurt the sentiments of the Hindus and give these third-rate examples which are not at all relevant today?
Okay, we'll try and also go across to somebody from the Congress. We're trying to connect with the Congress for an opinion on that. But for the moment, Amit Malviya of the BJP is also with us. Amit Malviya, your reaction to what has just been said by Rahul Gandhi. He says there has to be a distinction between Hinduism and Hindutva. Both are extremely different. He's obviously also hitting out the BJP. How do you see these statements that have been made by the former Congress president?
Well, one thing is quite clear that Rahul Gandhi, Salman Khurshid, Rashid Alvi are all speaking in unison. This is a ploy by the Congress party to communalize the Uttar Pradesh elections, to polarize the minorities in their favor. It also goes on to show how little Rahul Gandhi understands of Hinduism, Hindutva, and of course his comparison with other religion and their writing is so misplaced. The Hindu religion is about dharma. The Supreme Court has defined Hindutva as a way of life, whereas preachings of Islam, for instance, are clearly about how a society, men and women must exist, and anyone going out of it is actually committing blasphemy. That is the distinction that is there between Hinduism, Hindutva, and of course other teachings. Rahul Gandhi seems to equate all of it in order to sully the Hindus, in order to demean them, and this continues right after Salman Khurshid made that preposterous analogy where he compared Hindutva to ISIS and Boko Haram.
Also
and
said, Mr. Malviya, that BJP believes in beating minorities. Mr. Malviya.
I didn't get that question.
He's also said that BJP believes in beating and killing minorities is what he said. Hinduism, he says, is not about killing and beating. The BJP believes in that.
He did not mention BJP. I have heard his clip and I've posted that out. You may want to listen to it again. He clearly says that Hindutva is violent, whereas Supreme Court in its considered judgment has opined that Hindutva is about a way of life. That clearly shows how disconnected Rahul Gandhi is with the cultural ethos of this country. The fact that Hindutva is the soul of this nation and Rahul Gandhi is viscerally opposed to it. The fact that he does not understand the Dharmic idea of India is quite obvious in his ramblings in the video that has now emerged in the public domain.
All right, Mr. Amit Malviya, thank you for joining us on that story. We'll try and, in fact, go across to somebody also from the Congress party, but this is a statement that has been made by Rahul Gandhi at a time when Salman Khurshid's own book also has spoken about the fact that Hinduism, in fact, comparing Hinduism to ISIS and Boko Haram. Rahul Gandhi is hit out to the BJP and the RSS. Hinduism doesn't teach you to beat minorities is what he said. He's hit out at the BJP and the RSS as well. The BJP, of course, they heard from two spokespersons. One of them is Amit Malviya, of course, the IT cell head of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and also Gaurav Bhatia, who in fact said that this exposes the anti-Hindu mindset of Rahul Gandhi is what the BJP is saying right now. Hinduism doesn't teach you to beat minorities is what Rahul Gandhi said. The BJP is saying that this is not what they have supported. This is not what they have propagated. For our viewers who've just joined us, Rahul Gandhi in a series of statements has said, today, whether we like it or not, the divisive ideology, the hateful ideology of BJP RSS have overshadowed the loving, affectionate and nationalistic ideology of the Congress. Listen in.
Today, whether we like it or not, the divisive ideology, the hateful ideology of the RSS and the BJP has overshadowed the loving, affectionate and nationalistic ideology of the Congress party. And this is we have to accept this. We can no longer not accept this. Our ideology is alive. It is vibrant, but it has been overshadowed. It has been overshadowed partly because of a complete capture of the media, of a complete capture of the Indian nation. But it has also been overshadowed because we have not propagated our ideology among our own people aggressively. Is Hinduism about beating a Sikh or a Muslim? Hindutva, of course, is. But is Hinduism about killing a clerk? In which book is this written? I have not seen it. I have read the Upanishads. I have not seen it. Where is it written that you should kill an innocent man? I am unable to find this in Hindu scripture, in Islamic scripture, in Sikh scripture. I can see it in Hindutva. So these are the type of things we have to discuss, and these are the type of things that we have to spread among ourselves.
We'll continue to keep a very close eye on that story.